This is a bit late here. Welcome to this video. Playing a 15-minute game against Tumala from Finland. Yeah, unfortunately the opposition at the moment is even lighter than it usually is. 1500 is remarkably low. But well, you never know. Some of those games are not so easy. Let's see, he's playing the improved Tarrasch, but now transposing to the pure Tarrasch. And in fact, in a version that is not so great with the early knight f6, bishop g5 is good. Here you see the problem. His d5 pawn is somewhat, is directly under fire. Yeah, I can just take it. So out of the opening I have a pure extra pawn. Or maybe even two. Wait, just a moment. Yeah, I can just take this really. And let's consider. Can I, or should I just play G3 and bishop G2? Yeah, come on, let's not be too materialistic. I could have played bishop E3 even to keep the pawn, but I rather develop pieces. I have a pawn anyway, even if he takes C5, I have an extra pawn. And okay, I can take D5 now, right? And then E7. There's knight C7 grabbing, yeah. So take here. Okay, so how to keep the pawn on C5? Maybe just play B4. A5, there's even B5. Yeah, I know bishop G2 is looking very logical, but on F1 it's actually better placed in comparison because it supports the pawns when they advance. Yeah, this forces a trade. Taking here and a recapture. Yeah, the pawns here, they win on their own, really. It's rook d1 next.
Check.
And then probably rook to d6 is a good square. The most active square the rook is entering, and black really has no move. Bishop b7, there's rook b6. Okay, so I don't want to trade really, and no, this would improve his pawn structure a bit. Attacking a3, that's really not necessary. I can, okay, it's the bishop endgame is in general, minor piece endgames with extra material is the best bet to win. Besides opposite colored bishops, of course, but like here, same colored bishops, and you have a pawn, or in this case there's even two pawns, you almost invariably will win if there is nothing special going on. And yeah, here there is really nothing that that black has. Okay, maybe this is the easiest, getting the a-pawn. Yeah, or now I get two passes.
Check.
Yeah.
Black resigns.
Yeah, 5 minutes for a 15-minute game. But there's still some information here, and this is the opening. I can tell you something about this opening because it is arising time and time again. This precise position is arising many times in queen pawn openings in the Queen's Gambit, also from other move orders. If we consider something like this, for example, that's a stupid move order. I wanted to do this, in fact. Here, knight c6 is absolutely the best move. Knight f6 is bad. And this is exactly what we had in the game. If we consider just a different move order, here black must take with the knight, leading to the so-called improved Tarrasch or semi-Tarrasch. What he did leads to the mentioned version of the Tarrasch, which is not so great. And the problem is that bishop g5, just for concrete reasons, is a strong move. White threatens to take and destroy the pawn structure or win a pawn. So yeah, let's just say this is completely idiotic, but this is the point. Or gf, which looks like, well, Swiss cheese formation. So black really only has moves like bishop e7 or bishop e6. If he goes bishop e7, this is the game. White will take, and now the problem is that d5 is not easily c5, I mean, is not easily recaptured, and white has a very direct pressure against this pawn. Very often after the bishop takes, you get this type of pawn grab where black's compensation is absolutely non-existent. So this is a good line, d takes c5, and the other idea is bishop e6 here for black. And here it's very important to know that while you can still play small things like e3 or those positional moves, that e4 or taking on f6 and then e4 is rather strong. It just grabs a big space in the center, and it can easily happen that in a situation like this, white gets an enormous development advantage that is very difficult for black to combat. Something like that can easily lead to black going down quickly. There's a famous game by Alekhine in this line. I think even more than one. e4 is the important move, and it's really happening in games. This happened to me in a tournament game once. I was pretty surprised that you get this on the board, but it happens. And here the only question is e4 now or first taking. Taking first has maybe the advantage that after e4 there is the at least theoretical possibility of bishop e7 being played, and you maybe don't want that. So it's probably matter of taste what you do, but maybe bishop f6 is even stronger than Alekhine's e4, but it's important to not play a lame move like this. Here black can play c4, for example, and keep the whole thing closed. This is not so great in comparison. And this formation, you rather have your bishop on g2. So you need to punish black quickly here. Yeah, well, in the game, after this, d4 is just a bit strange because I just take it. He probably should play something like this, but this is a move. I mean, maybe I can just do that and keep the pawn. Yeah, it's not a good line for black, but important to know for the white player because you really get it quite frequently, especially in blitz chess, where sometimes people are just playing their moves quickly and they forgot about this subtle point. Okay, thanks for watching.